Julio, I tried to type this out and it was too much to type, so let's look at your bracket real quick. The first thing I noticed, your holes aren't level. They're not even. So you can see that by drawing a line from the quadrant of each of those and see how that's not level. So I'm going to assume that's 19.874, probably supposed to be 875. So let me just, and those are 3 1/4 inch holes that I got from measuring that. So if the easiest way would be to draw a line, so I'm drawing this from scratch. So I draw a line and 19.875. So line anywhere you want, and then click the @ sign. Watch down at type in the bottom left hand corner of the screen. That means to reference your starting point. So 19.875 over, and we're going to go up and down 0. That'll draw us a horizontal line, and then we'll hit escape. So now I'm going to draw your circles. That's Q, and they're 3.25, so Q 3.25, enter. And then the way to locate those is to hit E for endpoint snap, and that'll put it on the endpoint of that line. And then I'm going to C copy the circle, C for a center snap, which is going to grab it right in the middle to copy, and E for endpoint. You can download the cheat sheet that I made for the snaps in the file sharing tab over to the right. Just open that up and search for snaps. And I have that hanging up above my computer. I think it'll help you. So then I've got these lines that you drew, and I'm going to copy that down to my drawing. And the way I'm going to do that is hold down Control and select everything that I want to bring down there. And I'm going to select this circle so that I can get it, since you've already got it in the right place. I'm going to do that so it references it. So I'm going to C copy it, C center point snap to this circle that I'm going to use for reference, and then C center snap to that circle, and that'll give it copy down here. Then I also measured your offset, and the way to do that, if you know what the offset is, but an easy way to do that is to draw a line from a P perpendicular snap, and then push P to perpendicular snap again. Then you can trim it off and hit F8, and so that measures that. It shows me it's your 1/2 inch offset. So I'm going to hit O for offset, 0.5, enter, and hold Control and put these circles on there. You can see this still has that extra circle I used for reference. I'm going to delete it out, and then I'm going to show you how to mirror this part. So I'm going to hang on to this circle again and use it for another point of reference. So I'm going to go ahead and click on it, and then I'm going to hit I. Now the first point of the mirror is going to be where it mirrors from, and it doesn't really matter. You can click right, usually click right in the middle so that it kind of rotates about itself. Doesn't really matter because like you found out, the angle is what matters, and so you need this to be going the exact opposite direction. And the easy way to accomplish that is to either type in 90 for the 90 degree, or for myself I just hit O because it's one click, and then that locks us to the 45 and 90 degree movements, and I can see that that's what I wanted. I hold Control and hit and click, and so that mirrors it perfectly sideways. While it's still selected, I'm going to hit M for move, and then C for a center snap on a circle again, and we're going to use that for reference over here. We're going to center point snap it and click in that circle and put it down there. I'm going to delete my extra circle. Okay, this line that I originally drew for locating the circles is already on center. If I had done it another way and that line wasn't there, I'll show you real quick how to snap a line in there from these quadrants. So the top and then at 90-degree increments around the circle you have quadrants. So I can line from a quadrant snap here to a quadrant snap here, and then that'll put that line back. I can X, trim out those pieces, J for join. Looks like I've got something broken, so I'll show you how to find that. I have this set to jump no gap, and so that may be where our problem is. So I'm going to hit K for break, and I'm going to click on it, and so our break point is right up here in the middle, and there's just a little bitty gap there. So I'm going to hit X and click in there, and that will extend or trim, so it's going to extend that for me, and I hit J for join. So there's the bracket, kind of drawn with your freehand line, but also from scratch for the dimensions. So I hope that helps you.